Hey there, James from Dimensional Insight again. This week's video is on how administrators can enable self-service functionality in DivePort. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm not an administrator. I don't really know what you need to know, but I did look up on the internet and I found out that you can get everything you need shipped to you for a mere $9.95. So, while I wait for that package to arrive, why don't you go ahead and watch this next training video?
In this demonstration, you'll learn how to enable self-service functionality in DivePort as an administrator. Self-service functionality provides a way for non-administrative users to create custom dashboards without having to go through an admin. This video will focus on the administrator's role and how administrators can enable the functionality, access other pages, and make stamps available through these pages. To enable self-service functionality, you go to the Admin menu and select Environments. Click the caret next to the name of the environment for which you want to enable self-service pages. Select Settings, set Enable Self-Service to Yes, select the project, and then click OK. Let's take a look at how this works. Here's our DivePort, and I'm logged in as an administrator. I'll go to Environments, select my environment, and then select the settings for my environment. Now down here we can see Enable Self-Service. I'll select Yes, and then I'll select my project. So now self-service is enabled. You only have to do that once at the beginning of the implementation. Next, we'll click the Self-Service button. Note that to add the Self-Service button to the menu, you must add the page ID for the self-service page to the menu portlet for the menu. For the purposes of this demonstration, we've already done this. To learn more about menu portlets, please refer to online help. The Self-Service button takes us to our self-service page. Under normal circumstances, this page would be blank just after enabling self-service, but for the purposes of this demonstration, I've already added a stamp to my self-service page. Let's look at the list of pages for this environment. Here's my self-service page, and because I'm an administrator, I can also see the self-service pages of other users. By default, a non-administrative user would see only their own page in the list, although you also have the option of enabling the sharing of self-service pages. For more information on sharing self-service pages, see DivePort Developer and Admin Help. Once self-service is enabled, users can create their own dashboards without having to talk to a DivePort administrator. As we begin to add a stamp to the self-service page, first by clicking here, and then by selecting a measure for the stamp, we can see that many different stamps are available to us. But what determines which stamps we'll see in this list? A stamp appears in this list if the stamp file, which is created in Workbench, includes the self-service tag. If this tag is on a stamp, you will see that stamp as an available option on the self-service page. If this tag is not there, the stamp will not be available on self-service pages. Let's finish adding the second stamp to our self-service page. Not every stamp in the factory will work with self-service. Self-service is designed to be as simple and easy to use as possible, so each self-service stamp shows information on one measure only and does not include information on different dimensions. So, for example, you could not use a matrix portlet in a self-service stamp. You could use it in a customized stamp that could go on a non-self-service dashboard, but for self-service dashboards, it's one measure per stamp. So that's how you enable self-service functionality in DivePort as an administrator. You go to the Admin menu and select Environments. Click the caret next to the name of the environment for which you want to enable self-service pages. Select Settings, set Enable Self-Service to Yes, select the project, and then click OK.
Hey there, welcome back. As you can see, I've gotten my package from Administrators R Us. Let's see what they sent. Dear consumer, please find enclosed our handy analog Administrator's Assistant. You will find our Administrator's Assistant to be invaluable in all your future administrative tasks. Sincerely, Administrators R Us. Well, this is great, isn't it? Let's see what they sent me.